Hello and welcome to the first of a series of video about this beautiful uh, single player board game which is called One Card Dungeon. My name is Marco, and today we are going to have a playthrough, a proper gameplay of this game. So for those of you who don't know the game already, I will try to explain the rules as we progress in the game, and also I will explain why I do have all this weird setup. So the games comes with this singular one card dungeon. You can flip it and progress into the dungeon. These energy dice, this status dice, and this monster dice, everything else you see in the field, I've invented it. For those of you who know how to play, I've invented this system, this setup, because I felt that for my taste, this game needed a little bit of a reward system, and also because I like to make cards, and I don't know, I felt that I wanted to improve the game, which I really enjoyed, and I really like it. So what we have in here is basically the equipment system, weapon system, and the back system. So I will show you the cards that I made for this game. So basically we do have the treasure card, char yellow, and we do have a equipment / weapon cards. So for the equipment, for example, we have equipment for the head, like the helmet. You can't have more than one equipment for one part of the body. So if you draw, for example, the Gorin's helmet, and then you draw the King Lion's helmet, you have to make a choice which one I wanna keep, which one I wanna discard. Instead, if you draw, for example, one equipment for the head and one for the leg, you can keep them both, but you can't have two of the same part of the body equipment. Okay, so I made, for example, the weapon, one hand weapon, or a two-handed weapon. So you can have two one-hand weapon, but only one two-handed weapon for the run. And so the same rules for the equipment goes for the weapon. You can have two of one-hand weapon, and if you draw, for example, one-hand weapon, the Leona shield, and then you draw the Robin's bow, you have to make a choice which one I want to keep. And for me, it makes it a little bit more interesting, a little bit more powerful for the run, and it's fun. I enjoyed it. For those of you who are interested in this setup and want to try out, I will try to put a link or put anything on the description of the video, so you can download it for free. You can either print it or export it on Tabletop Simulator. You can try it out. So for the loot card, for example, which are the blue card over here, I will show you. We have the simple loot card, and they all goes by discard this card and have the ability. So in this case, restore 1 health point, but we have, for example, this well-dried ham that gives you 2 health points. Or we have the potions, or we have other ability. For example, the disgusting bulb over here. It gives you the ability to skip the enemy attack phase. She is overpowered, I think, but you know, I can make some tweaks once I play enough of this game with this card. So if I see that some cards are too overpowered, I can modify them. But for the time being, I want to test it out. So in the loot card, we do have the trinkets, which are these blue yellow bordered cards that shows you at the bottom that it doesn't count as an item. So in here, for example, you have 2, because there are 2 in the loot deck box, deck card, 2 trinket, and the trinkets are the shiny rings. The shiny ring, it gives you a power, and you can use it every dungeon level. And also we have the key, which doesn't have any power in itself, but you can have it with you for all game. And if you find the magic chest, you can discard both of the magic chest and the key card and have a treasure card for free. So the rules for the loot card are very simple. After you clean a level, a dungeon floor, whatever you want to call it, you draw a loot card. And you can't have more than 1 loot card at the same time unless you find the dusty bag. I will show you, with the dusty bag over here, you can have 5 loot card at the same time. Otherwise, after you clean a dungeon floor, you reveal a loot card, you place it on your backspace, and you can either use it right away, use it in the next dungeon level, or you can keep it. After you defeat all the monster of the next level, you do the same thing. And if you don't have the dusty bag, you have to make a choice. You have either to use one of the 2 loot card you drew, or you have to discard 1 card, and that's it. You progress into the game. So as I said before, after you clean 1 dungeon level, you draw a loot card, you place it in your bag that at the beginning have just 1 space, and after the 3rd level, after 3 level, you will always find a boss card. So the boss card works. I just had a peek of the new expansions of the game, which has a new dungeon card, very beautiful dungeon card with molten lava and ice, and has boss in it. So the statistic of the boss are the ones that I had a pick. So I will show you. First boss, a level 3. I of course invented it, but in the real game, in the new expansion, are completely different. But I had a peek and the statistics are true, are this one. Maybe at the time that the new expansion comes out, they will be completely different, but for the time being, I wanted to implement them in the gameplay. So I just copy paste the statistics, and we will try also the boss. So after 3 level, you will find the boss of the dungeon, and after you defeat the boss, you will get a treasure card. So that's it. We can start the gameplay. So I also, before we start, I also show you the heroes of this game. So we have all these heroes. We can try it out with different powers and different abilities. And that's it. So we begin. So of course we're gonna shuffle the deck before we start, and we draw our first hero for the game, which in this case is the Necromancer, who has the ability that says when attacking skeletons, 1 energy die starts with a value of 6. And that's it. We set up our monsters and we will fight the spiders. So in the first level of the dungeon, we have here written level 1. Okay, level 1, you see over here 1 and 1. This is the starting point of the level 1 monster, which are spiders. You can see it in here, and the spider, it says in here, that has 2 health points. So we put 2 dice, sorry, with the number 2 in the monster starting point. So usually for my first turn on the first dungeon, I just move in here, but for the sake of the video, we'll try to play through and explain my thoughts behind the move. So we will roll the dice. Let's see. Okay, I don't really care about this statistics. All I care is that I can move in here, and I pass my turn. So once you move your adventurer, oh yeah, I forgot to explain how the movement works for the people that doesn't know how to play. So when you move orthogonally, you make 2 movements. So if you want to go in here, you have at least to have 2 of movement. Okay, so if I want to move in here is 2, if I want to move in here is 4. So for example, 2, 4, 6, 8 of movement. But let's say, for example, you want to move in here is 3. Okay, so if I have movements of 5, for example, let's say I put 6 movements in here, from here. I can do 2 and 3, 5 movement, but I can't go anywhere else because if I want to go here, I needed one more. So it's 6, so it's 2, 3, 5. Oh shit. Okay. So you will see better as the game progresses. So for my movement, for my first turn, I just move in here, and the monsters has 5 movement. So they go 2 and 3, 5. 3 and 2, 5. Okay. How the monster works is usually they will try to reach their maximum range level and try to attack you from there. So they can't reach me because they had to have 4 range in order to hit me from here, and 5 range in order to hit me from here. They just have 3, so they can't hit me. So for my second turn, I will roll the dice, and usually what I do is just go in front of them and attack them. If you're lucky enough, in the first level, you only get 1 HP of damage, which I'm probably going to be dealt. So I will move in here, and with my 6 attack, okay, I will deal 1 point of damage because you divide your attack damage against their defense value, attack value against their defense value, and you divide it and you round it down. So 6 divided 4 is 1 something something, so it's 1, and I deal 1 damage to this motherfucker, and I stop my turn here. So my defense is 6 now. The monster are going to move. They will try to reach their maximum range, but because I'm in between these columns, they can't go over here and attack me. So they will have to face me at a range of 2. So I can attack them both. And they deal to me 8. So it's 4 plus 4, 8 damage against my 6 defense. So it's 1 point of damage. And it's my turn again. So if I'm lucky enough, I can just only take that point of damage, and I am. So I put 5. Okay, beautiful. 5 defense, 4 attack, 3 movement that I don't really care because I will stand still. So with my 4 attack, I will deal 1 point of damage to this monster, and I will kill him, and I will stop my turn. So it's this spider turn. He tried to hit me, but it's 4 against 5, so he doesn't do anything. So it's my turn again. We roll the dice, and again 7 defense, 5 attack, and 2 movement. So with my 5 attack, I will deal 1 damage, and I will stop my turn. In the monster turn, he is gonna stay here. He can move here, but it's rather useless. So he will stay in place and attack me, but 4 is less than 7, so he doesn't deal me damage. Let's see for, I hope, the last turn, which it is. I will put this minor dice here and 6 attack, and I kill the monster. So the first level is complete. I will put away my hero, and before we proceed, I will shuffle the loot deck over here, and I will draw a card. Let's see what it is. So the first card that we find is Well-Dried Ham. Discard this card, restore 2 health points, and I can use it anytime in the dungeon at any moment. So as the rules said, after you clean a dungeon and you proceed and you move to the next floor, you can either or restore your HP to full, but I don't need it in this case, or upgrade one of your ability dice. And so let's flip it. Let's put your hero on the stairs over here. And for the second level, I want to upgrade the strength ability, because the skeletons has 4 armor. So if I roll a 6, is 6 plus 2, 8, and I do double damage to them, because 8 divided by 4 is 2. So it's always very useful to upgrade your strength ability against the skeleton. And as we did for the first level, for the second level, you see over here, we have 2 skeleton over here, which has the 3 health points. They have a movement of 4, an attack of 5, defense of 4, and a range of 4. So I have to be careful of the range in itself. But because my Necromancer ability that says when attacking skeletons, 1 energy die starts with a value of 6. I don't have to worry about my 8 of attack, because I will always have 6. So usually for the first round against the skeleton, I will always stay still, stay in place. But I think that I'm going to move over here. So I will end my turn and wait them. So the skeleton moves by 4, so 2, 4, 2, 4, and they will come to me. Try to come to me. So it's my turn again. They cannot attack me. There you go. So I have my defense. Of 6. What I'm gonna do now is, I think, let's see. I don't have, I didn't have attack them yet, so my ability doesn't start. When I will start to attack them, I will always have 6 somewhere. So for the time being, I will just back up and make them come towards me, and I will end my turn. So I have 6 value of defense. It will come to me. So it's their turn. 2, 4. They are in range to attack me. This is blocked, so it's 2, 4, and they will come towards me. Oh, also in this level, it's probably that you're gonna get hit. Hopefully they won't deal any damage to you, or just 1 damage. So in this case, the monster is in range to attack me, but I had a defense of 6, so it doesn't deal damage to me. Let's go. Let's open a good throw. Wow, this is very good. So I have 6 in everything, 7, 8, and 7. So what I'm gonna do is, so in this game you can move, for example, by 2, attack, and then continue your movement until you finish it. You can do whatever you want, basically. So what I'm gonna do is move by 2, 4, attack this monster with 8, so I deal 2 damage to him. And then continue my movement in here, so I cannot be attacked by this skeleton. And now that I have attacked it, I will always have a 6 die. So I finish my turn. The monster will always seek for the best range for them to attack me. So he's gonna move here, so he have a range of 3, and this skeleton 2, 4 will try to reach me, but it's gonna be too late and I will kill it. So now I have an energy die of 6. We'll place it on my strength, even if I don't really need it. I will place it on my defense. Let's see how it goes this throw. Okay, so I don't really need a strength of 8 now, because he only has 1 health point. So my movements of 5. I will do 2. Kill this monster with 4 attack against his 4 defense, so this skeleton is dead. Then because I moved 2, I will move another one, 5, and go in front of it. So again, because I attack a skeleton, one of my ability dice stays on 6. Let me place it right here. And I roll these other 2 dice. Wow. This is insane luck. I never had it before, so I just stay still and do 2 damage, sorry, to it. On his turn, he's gonna move here and attack me, but I have 7 defense, and I think that this game is pretty much over, unless I make 2 twos, but in that case it will be over anyway. So I will move in here with my 2 movement. I have 4, but I only use 2. 6 attacks, so this skeleton is dead. It's a dead skeleton, and I go to the next level. So again, after you complete a level, you will shuffle the loot deck and you draw a card, which is not the dusty bag. So now I have to make a decision. Which one do I want to keep? And of course, I will use the dry ham and discard it. And restore my health and keep the disgusting bulb. And let's see how overpowered this card is for real. So I will use, sorry, god damn it, come on. I will use the dried ham, restore my HP, and keep my disgusting bulb over here. So the next level is the level 3, and we only my only opponent will be this giant troll with 5 health, which is, I think, one of the easiest level of the game. So you will need a range of 3 in order to never get hit. And in this level, unless I made 3 1s, I cannot get hit. So he's gonna come in here. If I can have 5 movement, yeah, that's it. So for my first action, I will do a 2 and 3 movement and end my turn. And this troll is gonna move by 3, but has only a range of 2, so he's gonna move here and he can't attack me. So this is basically a game of kiting back the enemy. There you go. So we will have a attack of 7, which is of 8, which is enough to hit it. You don't really need a defense status against the troll. So I will eat the troll and deal 1 point of damage and then move over here. You will need to kite him back. There you go. So the monster turn is gonna move here, and again he will not have enough range to hit me. So I will roll the dice. 8, 3, and 1. And again, I will deal 1 point of damage and kite him back and end my turn. So the monster move over here. He will try to hit me, but he doesn't have enough range to hit me. Yeah, that's good enough. I will have to put my low statistics on health because he's not gonna be able to hit me unless I make 3 1s, but in this case I have 7 attack against his 7 defense, which is enough to make another point of damage. And then with my 4 movement I just use 3 and move in here and end my turn. On the monster turn, he's gonna move here, but doesn't have the range to hit me, so I will continue to kite him. And again, there you go. This is the logic behind this monster over here. So I will make 1 point of damage and move here with 3 and end my turn. He again will try to reach me, but he cannot reach me in time for his death. There you go. So the monster is beaten. I kill it with my 8 points of damage. And now we prepare to deal with the first boss over here. But before we deal with the boss, we again hope to find a plastic bag so I can carry on more items. We shuffle, then we draw a card, okay, which is the moldy grapes. And unfortunately I don't really need the moldy grapes, so I will discard the moldy grapes and proceed. So against the boss, you will stay where you just finished, and you reveal the boss card, which is the witch, level 3. She has 7 health points, 3 movement, 3 range, 7 attack, and 4 defense. Sorry. But before we do that, I will need to improve one of my ability. We put it on the defense. So 7 health point. The boss is, oh shit. Sorry about that. The boss always starts in the middle. And I never affront the boss, and this tactics is not gonna work against him. I will need plenty of defense. Let's see if I'm lucky. So 8 defense, 7 attack, 6 movement. So I can also stay in front of him. 6 movement, so I go here. My 7 attack. I can do double damage though, so I think I do this. I will trade 1 damage for 2. Make him bleed. So I will do 8 against his 4 defense. Is double damage. And on his turn, he's gonna try and reach me best as he can. My range is the same with his, so he's gonna deal me 1 damage. And again, let's go. Let's see how strong this boss is. Wow. This case, can't do nothing but run away. My 4 movement, there is no place for me to go, really. I think that I'm gonna be dealt 1 point of damage. Yep. Because with 3 movements I would have gone in here, but he could have reached me. So I rather have 5 defense instead of 3 against 7. And not take 2 points of damage, but just 1. So I will move here. He's gonna reach me and deal me 1 point of damage. Let's go. Again, I'm not lucky enough. God damn. Can I run away with 5? It's gonna deal me. God. Bad luck, bad luck. So, yeah. It's gonna deal me another point of damage because I'm not lucky enough. It doesn't matter where I move, he's gonna reach me anywhere. So I will stand still. Just take another point of damage. Come on, dice. Come on. Okay. I will take another point of damage, but I will trade. So it's 7. It's gonna bleed. Can I go? I need to go here. No, here. It's too far. Yeah, I take another point of damage. Okay, that's what I like to see. I will make a double and I will defend, so I will make double damage to him. 8 divided by 4 is 2. I can defend it with 8, so it doesn't deal me any damage. And with 6, let's see, I will move in here, so I will end my turn. On his turn he's gonna move here. He doesn't deal any damage to me. Come on, come on, come on. God. So he will deal another point of damage to me. My turn, I will move in here, end my turn, and on this boss turn is gonna move here and deal 1 point of damage to me. Because I have only 5 defense, but I have my bulb. I have my bulb. I have to use it right away. Wow, this boss is like insane. So 5, 2. And he's gonna reach me anywhere I go. God damn it. I would only need a 6. Would only need a 6. So with my 5 movement, I will go to 4. But still, it's gonna reach me and try deal damage, but I will use this gusting bulb, and he's gonna skip the attack phase. I hate this. It's gonna skip the attack phase, and let's hope for a 6 or I'm dead. Oh god, no, please. Maybe I'm not dead yet. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I can survive. 2, 6. Yeah. So with 6 movement, 2, 4, 6, I'm getting out of his range and end my turn. On his turn, he's gonna move by 3. Oh, give me a 6, please. Give me a 6. Yes. With 8, I can finally defeat him. Defeat the witch. So I go in front of him and tell her, sorry, you motherfucker. And with 8 attack, I was slaying the shit out of him. Oh, come on. And win. Okay, so the witch is defeated. Let's go. The witch is defeated. So after you defeat the boss, of course, you will get a loot card. Let's see, wow, Bloody Bell. That's nice. So the Bloody Bell is one of my favorite cards. It says discard this card until the end of your turn. If you are next to more than one enemy and you are in range to hit them, you can hit them. So if you are surrounded, you can use it. Maybe they have 4 defense. You have 8 attack, and you made them all bleed for 2. So after you defeat the boss, as I said, you will get a loot card. Oh shit! What did I do? Why did I do that? Come. Why did I do that? I don't know, guys. I'm sorry. I just wanted to shuffle the deck and just press 1 1 1 1 1. So you shuffle the deck, you will get a treasure card. Let's see. We get the Sweet Boots. Once per dungeon level, you can decide to skip your movement phase. Instead, teleport in any square you want. Yeah, I think this is overpowered. So in the next level, we are going to fight this, I don't know how to call it, this purple monster over here. The only problem he has is the 5 range, because the 5 attack is not really a problem. And I don't know what to improve, actually. I think I don't know if improve my defense. I will improve my attack because I have the Sweet Boots. Or maybe I have to, yeah, I think I have to refill my health, because restore my health, because I will definitely get hit by him at some point. So usually I skip my first phase against this monster. So let's see. Yeah, I will skip it. I will stay still. I'll move here. On his turn, he will move by 5. Oh, that's why I don't usually move, because he can get in range to attack me anytime. So I will skip it. He's gonna move here, but he's out of range, so my turn again. Okay. So we'll get 7 defense, 4 attack. and 3 movement, and I will move here and end my phase. On his phase, he's gonna move back, so he's in range of 3 and 2-5. He can attack me, but I have 7 defense, so it doesn't do anything. Okay, so this is beautiful. I do have enough to defend me, enough to attack him, and enough to get close to him. So we go in his face, make him bleed by 1. And on his turn, he's gonna get in range to attack me, but doesn't deal any damage because I have more defense than his attack. So my turn again. I think I will need to trade. Yeah, I think I will need to trade. I will. So I move by 2. I'm in range to attack him. 5. I will deal a point of damage. I will end my turn. So on his turn, he's gonna move here, out of my range. He's gonna attack me for 5 against my 5. There you go. My turn again. Let's go. I need to trade again. I don't like to trade. I need to. So with 3 movements, I will go here. I will go here and make a point of damage and end my turn. On his turn, he's gonna move 3 and 5 for range, and he's gonna deal me 1 damage. Okay, this is better. So on my turn, I'm gonna move here, attack him for 1, and end my turn. His turn is gonna move here and attack me for 5, but I have 7 defense, so it's not gonna deal me any damage. And yeah. On his turn, on this turn is completely over. I will move by 3, attack him for 1. There you go. We complete the 4th level, so we will get another loot card. I hope, really hope for the dusty bag. What it is? Oh shit, the strength potion. The strength potion. Which one I want to discard? I don't know which one I want to discard, so let's do like this. I will stop the video, stop the first episode of this run, and I will make my decision for what to discard for the episode number 2. So I hope you enjoyed it. You can see it's not really that overpowered. Maybe once we level up more, it will become a more overpowered run, but for the time being is pretty balanced. And before I forget, before the next run, so we flip it, we're gonna get against 3 of this spider, and I think I will gonna get my range for this case? Because the spider are quite simple to defeat and they do not make a lot of damage, so I think I can handle another point of damage to trade for this level. But yeah, I will end the episode number 1 of this series, and on the next episode I will make my decision for what to discard. And again, I hope you like it, and see you soon. Bye bye.